What's up? How you doing?
Clock starts now. Let's AMRAP this.
You look good, man. You look
Thank
happy. You look
you.
excited. You look pumped up. When
Oh,
did you ever help me test or demo or no?
I did. So I wasn't actually with you. I was with Boz. I was
Okay.
on the 2020 demo team. So I think that was the year you were off, but
Yeah.
I was on
Yeah.
the demo team here.
Okay. But you competed all through the teen division, right?
Yeah, I was with Dallin and Jack Farlow, and I was in their age group, and same with Powers. She's Paige Powers. She's the same age range as me.
And how many times did you won that a bunch too, right?
No, that was Dallin. Dallin was the 3-time champ. We were all trying to catch him as a teenager.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me on. I'm excited to chat.
No, yeah. Thanks for being on. I'm
Of
excited
course.
to catch up with you. So then, how many
Yes,
times
sir.
have you been to the game as an individual?
So this will be my second individual games. I missed it by 1 point in 2022. It was like the crazy Will Morad story. I was the guy on the other end of it.
Okay.
Um, so almost three, but this will be my second as an individual.
First year was
First year was last year, which was 2023.
okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. And then you had then when was your last year as a teen?
Last year as a teen was 2019. So I was kind of like my strength has always been the thing I've been working on. So I wasn't strong enough when I was 14, and I wasn't strong enough when I was 16. So I made it at the last year of each teenage range because I was catching up.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
man.
some of the guys in that teenage division are so strong.
So wild.
It
Where are
is.
you? Are you at the ranch right now? Where are you at?
No, this is my backyard. I'm at home. So I don't
Okay.
live at the ranch. I live about 10, 15 minutes away from the ranch.
Okay. And the ranch is you own the ranch.
Well, with my brother, we do. Yeah, we grew up there. My parents own it. They both passed, and so now it's ours. My brother still lives on the ranch, but I don't. I don't.
Gotcha. That's super cool. My first encounter with you was I think it was 2022 after the games was over. It might have been 2021, but I was driving a rental car and I had a green light, and all of a sudden I see this man run in front of me and I almost hit him, and it was you. And oh my gosh, I just almost ran over the owner of the CrossFit Games. Like that was bad news. And I went and like told a bunch of people about it. I was like, I almost just killed Dave Castro. So that was actually my first encounter with you. You probably don't remember me behind the driver's seat.
Did you like say anything like, "Oh, sorry"?
Yeah, I said like, oh man, that was a close one. And you're like, oh good man, my fault. But it wasn't going too fast, but I definitely didn't see you because it was late at night and it was at that one hotel in Madison.
The Edgewater.
Yes, nice place, man. Nice
Yeah,
place. Are you
had to
guys
have been
doing
fun.
part of this year? Your team in Texas, like everyone's staying at the same hotel.
Yeah, I think you guys are getting an invite too. I think we're putting athletes if they want to stay at the same hotel. It's huge.
Oh,
The Edgewater is you remember the Edgewater. This
yeah.
hotel is like double the size or triple the size. There's a lot of rooms there. So
Mhm.
and it has a lot more like a couple restaurants and a lot of meeting area. So it'll be a really cool hotel to base all of our team and
Yeah.
you guys. But most of the time, it seems like the athletes don't stay there. They'll go do their own thing.
I'm a big fan of the Airbnb thing because I feel like I got a big kitchen. I can control it a little more, and it's like I can have a little bit of bigger group with me, and I thrive with bigger groups and just having all my buddies around. So it works out well for me to do an Airbnb usually.
What's your group going to be this year? What's your big group?
Oh man, let's see. Fiance's parents, my
Okay.
parents, my brother, one, two, three of my guy friends, a body worker, a coach. So I think there's 13 of us. It's gonna be a big group in a big house. We found a cool thing on a river like 30 minutes north of the venue, and I was like, and we have like a dock and everything. So I was like, let's do this.
That's it. That is cool.
Yeah.
Who's your coach?
My actual coach who writes my programming is Matt Torres with Brute, and then the guy that's helping me at the games, his name's Cole Harrinan. He works out at a gym in Tacoma in Washington, and he's a good buddy of mine. So he keeps me calm back there.
Are you out of Tacoma?
No, I'm in Spokane, Washington right now.
Okay.
I'm actually more in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. So I lied. So my dad lives here, and then when me and my fiance get married after the games, we'll get a house in Liberty Lake, Washington. So Coeur d'Alene's right on the border of Idaho, Washington. So it's pretty interchangeable, Coeur d'Alene, Spokane.
Glassman has a house in Coeur d'Alene. He's actually heading there, I think this week.
He drops into the gym I sometimes go to, and he's a legend there.
Yeah. Which gym is it that you go to? He's a legend in
I
CrossFit.
don't go to the gym as much. It's called CrossFit Coeur d'Alene, but I'll drop in there every now and then. My dad goes there a lot because there's a lot of Masters athletes.
Yeah.
And Dad's been to the Masters games a few times, and he's actually the one that got me involved in this sport. He's the reason I'm doing it today. So
damn, that's wild. So your dad was a Masters athlete.
Yeah, buddy. He's been there 3 times. So now that I got my 4th games invite this year, he's a little pissed off. So he's going to go for it again next year.
That's super cool. Heather Hippenstill's dad, he went to the games a number of times.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, there seems to be, I feel like I can count on one hand how many like father, son, mother, daughter combos there are. So it's a pretty special thing.
Yeah, absolutely. When you were in Spokane, did you ever go to Predation CrossFit?
Predation, no. But there's a really successful chain of gyms here. I'm trying to get it again. It's called Black Goat Fitness, but I'm like, they were a CrossFit gym in the past, and they have 3 locations, so I'm mostly involved with them. And
did you go to
gym here? I just built out here. I'll show you on the camera.
Let's check it out. I'm excited.
We just cleaned it up, so got it nice and fresh for you. But got a bunch of stuff in here, and
damn, look at that. That's a badass gym.
It's pretty sick, man. So I do a lot of the training in here actually, and it's right on the river out here too, so I can go out and do swim workouts right out here.
Oh man, let's see the river. Let's see the river.
Okay, I'm getting you out here. Hold on. Yeah, so it's a great spot, dude. River's right here. It goes out to Lake Coeur d'Alene. It's freaking insane here.
Location to train.
Yeah,
and you know what's funny? I was just talking to Samuel Quant about the fact that like you guys can be these professional athletes in the sport and train at the highest level, be the best in the world, and all of it can be done in a garage gym with
literally
minimal equipment.
Yeah,
that's the beauty of this methodology.
It is, man. And the big reason I've been going to affiliate is so I can have community. Like one thing I saw Saxon talking about, it was a month back on a podcast or something. And he was like, man, more of these athletes need to be involved in a community. And I was like, I resonate with that. Like I want to know the members more. I want to get in with them and get to know them. So I just figured like after the games is over, like I want to do multiple hours a week at an affiliate, just coaching. Like it's not for money, it's for the love of the sport.
Yeah. Do you have your level 1?
No, but I got a free one from the games last year for qualifying. So I'm going to use it before it expires. So I got to do it on my bucket list.
It won't expire. I won't let it expire. You're good. When you're ready.
Okay.
Just let us know.
Say so.
Sooner than later, though. You got to get up. You got to get it.
I agree. I want to have my L3 sometime in the next 2 years because I know that one takes a lot of work. Yeah. So I want to get there for sure.
Do you have any aspiration of opening up your own affiliate at some point?
Definitely down the road. I'm young. I'm 22, so I got a long time before I want to do something like that. I definitely want to focus on like getting a house with a fiance, making sure we're settled in. I just moved over here actually from Florida because I was with the Brute Strength team. So I've been here for less than a year. So I'm still adapting to the whole area and getting back used to it. But man, it would be cool to open something over here.
Is Matt going to coach you at the game, or who does he? Because he must be assigned to one person at the game. I know he coaches a lot of people.
He already interviewed Dallin. He's going to be on Dallin's, and I'll pick his brain on things. But mostly, it works for me to have the same guy next to me the whole time. And since Matt has multiple athletes, I'm like, I want Dallin to have full access to someone the whole time too. So I think it made sense this way to have it work.
Are you close with Dallin?
Yeah, he's been one of my best friends since we started in the teenage games, and man, he's always the guy to chase in the gym. So hoping I don't think I've actually beat him in online or in person competition yet in all of our 8 years doing this. Yeah, he's been very hard to touch. So just itching for it, man. I'm itching to get him.
I gotta try to figure out a way to get you guys, some of you, out to the age group games this year as just like ambassadors and like the potential for those youth to see what is possible 100%. In you guys being actual game athletes now.
I think Stephanie, who's helping, she kind of runs the thing there. Stephanie from the pit. I told her, I'm like, it's the same day as my wedding when the whole teenage is, but every year after this, I'm going to be there 100%. I actually commentated in 2021 for the Pit. So that
Oh,
was like
cool.
my first commentating experience. So I had a lot of fun.
You seem like you do good at the commentating. We should get you involved in some things. You
Yep.
have a lot of
Put me in, coach.
positive energy.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know it's been almost over 10 minutes. So I have a question for you.
Shoot.
Okay. So here's my question. So you obviously being back in the picture and you programming and designing the tests, do you and Boz agree with most things when programming, or do you guys butt heads when doing that?
We don't butt heads. We have discussion, but this year on the individual side, like, so the way I program and the way I've programmed for a very long time is
Yeah.
like I just get in it and I do it and I'm working on it. And so last 2 years, so he programmed the games when I was not around. Last year he programmed that. Then when I came back in, I worked with him on it, gave him feedback. We went back and forth on some of the things he was doing, and tweak some stuff, I think, to make it to get it to a really good place. But most of last year's programming was his. And then this year, early on, I said, hey, I'm feeling it. I'm excited. I'm like, I got it. So just like he understood the space I need. And so
Yeah.
he kind of gave me the space. And for the individual side, like I just ran with it. And then I said, hey, the best support for this year that you can give the team and me is focus on the team stuff. So he really leaned into the team side, and like the individual aspect, like I'm all in. Still shared things with him, still shared ideas. We went back and forth on that, but that's kind of how this year. It won't be that way every year, but this year, partly because that's my comfort zone, and when I'm programming, like I did it for so long that I have my unique style that I have to stay with that works well for me.
Totally. That's awesome, man. I love it. Last thing I was going to tell you before we're done, you should totally consider looking into this reps ahead thing and having it at one of your events sometime. Because I just got done with my third one. I was in Colorado this weekend competing there, and I don't know if you've heard of the format, but it's pretty cool. It's like literally one-on-one UFC CrossFit. And
They were hitting me up for a very long time to do something. I think what they're doing is great. I hope it can grow, and I hope down the road we can do something with them. But it's almost like, think of it like UFC is a good comparison, but also like an open announcement, like the head-to-head, right?
Yeah, 100%. It's different, and it's fun, and it's intriguing, and you should definitely go watch the one from this weekend. It was definitely the coolest one they did yet.
Okay, I will. It's interesting because I've thought about this for years. I've just never executed. But as I'm getting more comfortable with this sort of content stuff, I thought about doing weekly throwdowns at the ranch where I bring two people and they just go head to head and put it out there to the world. I think that'd be a lot of something we just program on scene and like a little hour show. We'll see. Maybe we'll have some time for that later.
Well, I love it, man.
All right, James. Thanks a lot. This was a lot of fun, and I'll see you in a few weeks, a month or so.
Right. Cool, brother. Thanks for your time.
Thanks.
Talk soon.